Where is the best place to eat in Seoul? My Korean friend told me that if you want the best food in Seoul, you need to eat where the students and office workers eat. So in this video, we're going to hit as many spots as we can to find great food. And by the end of this trip, we'll find out which meal was the best thing we ate in Seoul. We did some research and found that Sincheon is one of Seoul's busiest university neighborhoods. It's home to universities like Yonsei, Sogang, and Hongik, so we came here to try some of the food around the area. We arrived at Myungrang Hotdog Yeonhui branch. As you can see, the owner has a unique taste in decoration. He collects banknotes from different countries and uses them to decorate the restaurant. We tried a Korean corn dog, a deep-fried snack filled with sausage and cheese and coated in a crispy batter. It was incredibly delicious. Hot, crunchy, and freshly made. Somehow, it tasted like a childhood snack, even though it was our first time trying it. Next was cheese tteokbokki, a popular Korean street food made with chewy rice cakes in a spicy sweet sauce, topped with melted cheese. The rice cakes had the perfect texture, and honestly, it tasted better than any tteokbokki I'd ever had. After that, we stopped by Sogang University for a quick look around the campus before continuing to our next food stop. Just a few minutes away, we found a small local kimbap shop near the university. The kind of place students probably stop by for a quick meal between classes. Kimbap is a Korean rice roll filled with ingredients like vegetables, egg, and meat, wrapped in seaweed and sliced into bite-sized pieces. Since it is such a staple of everyday student life in Korea, it seemed like the perfect dish to try in the area. Next, we headed to Hongdae. Centered around Hongik University and surrounded by several other campuses, the area is known for its youthful energy, street performances, cafes, and endless food options. We came here to try dakalbi, a popular Korean dish made with chicken, cabbage, and chewy rice cakes cooked in gochujang, a spicy Korean chili paste. The chicken was really tender, the cheese made it even better, and the kimchi added a nice kick. After one bite, I completely understood the hype. Right next to the dakalbi place, we spotted BBQ Chicken, one of Korea's most famous fried chicken chains, so of course, we had to stop. The restaurant had exactly the kind of atmosphere that made you want to come back at night with friends, order chicken and beer, and pretend you were in a K-drama. We tried both the original fried chicken and the Yangnyeom chicken, which is coated in a sticky, sweet and spicy gochujang sauce. Both were great, but the original surprised me the most. It was unbelievably crispy without feeling greasy at all. We left Hongdae and hopped on the train to Sillim, near Seoul National University. We had heard the area was full of great local restaurants, and after a little research, we found a popular spot known for Korean Chinese food. So naturally, we had to try the jajangmyeon. When we arrived, the line was already stretching outside. Luckily, takeaway orders were much faster than waiting for a table, so we grabbed our food and ended up eating it on a bench outside a nearby convenience store. Jajangmyeon is a classic Korean noodle dish, covered in a rich black bean sauce. It's simple, comforting, and one of those dishes generations of Koreans have grown up eating. We finished our food, but the trash bins had us a little confused, so we just decided to take everything with us. Next up was gopchang. My Korean friend swore it was his favorite dish of all time, so there was no way we were skipping it, even if the idea of grilled intestines sounded slightly questionable at first. One thing I love about eating in Korea is how many side dishes come with every meal. They also grilled the gopchang right at our table, so we knew we were getting it exactly the way it was meant to be eaten. And honestly, it was so good that it made us want to book another flight to Seoul just to have it again. That was the best thing we ate so far. Salt bread has been everywhere in Seoul lately, so when we found a spot in Jongno, we had to see what the hype was about. We had also been seeing mega coffee ads all over the city, so we grabbed a coffee from there too. The bread was soft, buttery, and had a little saltiness to it. It was nice, but not something that completely blew us away. The coffee was also very mild, and a bit lighter than we expected. It's called salt bread. We took a bus to Jung-gu after hearing about a cold noodle spot that had made it into the Michelin Guide. We started with some dumplings. Then ordered the spicy bibimbap buckwheat noodles and the regular cold noodles. The bibimbap noodles were spicy, slightly sweet, and full of flavor. The regular noodles were much lighter, with a cold, refreshing broth and a mild nutty taste from the buckwheat. From there, we made our way to Hongik Station to try a traditional Korean restaurant known for its spicy octopus kalguksu. Kalguksu is a Korean noodle soup made with thick, hand-cut wheat noodles served in a rich broth. This version came with spicy octopus, giving it a bold, seafood flavor that was completely new to me. It was unlike any Korean dish I'd tried before, and showed me a whole different side of the cuisine.
Spicy.
Spicy, I wish you didn't own the It's actually spicy. My girlfriend was craving samgyeopsal, so we headed to a Korean barbecue spot in Jungnim-dong. I really liked the neighborhood at night. There were plenty of places to eat and hang out, but it still felt quiet, cozy, and lived in. We ordered some meat for the grill along with kimchi stew, and, of course, soju and beer. Everything hit the spot. The sizzling grill, the busy tables, and the cozy neighborhood atmosphere made the whole evening feel distinctly Korean. We still wanted to eat a little more, and we had really wanted to try BHC chicken, so we stopped by a branch near Hongik University. This one had a really nice vibe. It felt more like a small, casual bar where you could relax with some fried chicken and a beer. We ordered the cheese powder chicken, and personally, I really liked it. The cheesy coating had a slightly sweet flavor. But my girlfriend was not as into it as I was. I don't go a lot. I like chicken. Oh, let me see what people say about our plan. On this day, we decided to eat only convenience store food for one day. At first, we thought it would be fun. But every time we ate something, we started thinking about all the food we were missing out on. And with every meal, we got a little sadder. By the end of the day, we gave up and decided to go eat something good. So we went to Jongno-gu for wood-fired roasted chicken served over scorched sticky rice and melted cheese. It was so good. The chicken was juicy, the cheese was rich and gooey, and the rice underneath had crisped up in all the fat and juices that dripped down while it cooked. This definitely fixed our mood after the convenience store challenge. Remember what my Korean friend said about finding the best food near universities and office areas? We had already followed the students, so next, it was time to follow the office workers. We went to the basement of Yeonnam department store at lunchtime, and the whole place was packed with office workers. We got 2 cold noodle dishes, bibimbap noodles and kongguksu, which is served in a chilled soybean broth. The bibimbap noodles came with crisp cucumber and sesame, all mixed into a tangy, slightly sweet chili sauce. They tasted fresh and well seasoned. The kongguksu was completely different, mild, creamy, and nutty, with a thick soybean broth coating the noodles. It tasted even better when we added a little kimchi to each bite. It was a simple meal, but easily one of the places we would come back to. After that, we walked a few minutes to try 2 classic Korean snacks. It seemed like a popular after-lunch stop because we kept seeing office workers grab one with a coffee. Kawabegi, a twisted donut coated in sugar. The kawabegi was soft, chewy, and lightly sweet. Hotdog, a pan-fried pancake filled with brown sugar, cinnamon, and chopped nuts. Hotdog was crisp on the outside with a warm, gooey filling inside. Both were perfect for a quick snack after lunch. It started raining in Seoul, but that wasn't going to stop us from eating. We made our way to Seodaemun-dong and ordered 3 Korean classics. Haemul pajeon, a savory pancake filled with seafood and green onions. The pajeon was crisp on the outside and packed with seafood. Clam kalguksu, a warm noodle soup made with hand-cut wheat noodles and clams. The kalguksu was warm, comforting, and full of that fresh clam flavor. And makgeolli, a lightly sweet, milky Korean rice wine. It was the perfect meal for a rainy day. The makgeolli tied everything together and went especially well with the pancake. We realized we hadn't really tried any bakeries in Korea yet, so we went to Yeonnam-dong and stopped by Passion 5. The place almost felt like an art gallery, with all kinds of pastries, cakes, chocolates, and gelato on display. We got a strawberry shortcake and a plain croissant. They looked amazing, but taste-wise, they were just okay. After that, we checked out Itaewon and Jongno-gu. Both areas had a lively nighttime atmosphere, but nothing really caught our attention food-wise. So we headed back to Mapo-gu. Their grandma was making fresh bungopan, so of course we grabbed some. They were warm, crispy, and delicious. We also wanted to try gopchang from a different place, so we ordered a large portion along with some bean sprout soup on the side. Everything was pretty good, and the place had a nice vibe for having a drink and just chilling. But by the end, we realized we still liked the first gopchang place more. Hanu is known as some of the best and most expensive beef in Korea, so for our last spot, we went to Mahjong Meat Market to try it. When we got to the restaurant, we could actually choose the pack of beef we wanted before sitting down. We also got some yuko, which is Korean-style raw beef. It was really fresh and had good smell of sesame oil. Then it was time for the hanu. We grilled each piece at the table, and the beef was so tender and juicy that it really didn't need much else. It was definitely more expensive than most of the food we had on this trip, but it was a pretty good way to finish our food tour in Seoul. On the day we flew out of Seoul, we decided to spend our final morning at Seoul Forest. It was the perfect place to slow down, escape the city crowds, and enjoy one last peaceful walk before heading to the airport. And just like that, our Seoul adventure came to an end. If you enjoyed our food adventure, subscribe so we have an excuse to keep eating.